Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a video from Of Mice and Men. The name of the song is Warpaint. We've been on YouTube for 6 years, but I think this is the first time we're actually checking out one of their music videos. I could be wrong, but...
I wouldn't quote you on that.
I don't... We have so many videos. I think we have like almost 5,000 videos posted. It's kind of hard to remember every single one of them. We obviously are familiar with the band. We've had them on the channel for an interview, EP reviews, album reviews, all of that shit. But I honestly feel like this is the first video that we're checking out from them on the channel. So, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. Alright, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's check this out.
I refuse to snuff my light. I refuse to run and hide. I won't let it drag me up into the night. No, not without a fight. Not without a fight. Not without a fight. Ready or wanting.
Alright. Tell me, Of Mice and Men, what's your feel for this track?
This has a good feeling, dude. This is a good ass song.
Do you remember how long ago we've discovered these guys?
Long before we had the channel.
I was going to say about maybe 8 years ago, listening to Sirius XM, Octane.
Yeah.
That's how we discovered Of Mice
We
and Men.
listened a lot of...
That's when I bought the car in 2015.
Yeah, your car...
So that's when
it was 2015.
and the car came with Sirius XM for free for 3 months, and then after that I was like, fuck, I'm keeping it, because that was my way of discovering new music at the time.
Yeah.
Through Octane or Liquid Metal.
And now it's like...
Now every time I turn it on, I'm like, you're not really playing anything that I haven't heard before. Thanks to this channel, thanks to you guys asking us to check out stuff. Thank you to the people on Patreon that request shit. So, and thank you to the labels that send us so much shit for us to check out as well.
Thank you, yeah. But your car system is shit too, because I don't like it.
No?
I don't like your car system.
Okay,
at
but
all.
anyways.
'Cause especially when you plug in your phone halfway through a song, it may like stop playing.
It may cut.
Yeah, and it's not even the. We thought it was the wire for the longest time.
No, it's the system itself.
It's the system itself.
But anyhow, just to say that we've discovered these guys a long fucking time ago.
A long time.
A
I
long
remember
time ago.
listening to them on my fucking iPod and my original iPad.
I think it was an RCA, if I'm not mistaken.
No. I'm talking about like iPod, like my iPod Touch.
Oh, Touch. Okay.
Like I had
like
the
a
iPod,
Nano.
It was the iPod 4 Touch. It was the smallest little thing. Well, it was an iPod, right?
Yeah.
Like you play games and shit on it. But I had that, and then I had one of the original iPads, and I remember all the songs transferred over, plus a bunch of U2 songs that came with the iPad.
Yeah, I think those were default tracks. But anyhow, just to say that we discovered these guys a long time ago, listening to Sirius XM.
With the fucking ear plugs that I had that wrapped around my ear.
Yeah.
Remember those ones?
I remember those. So it's been a long time.
Brings back memories. Listening to bands like this, Seether,
Thrice. Thrice. That's another band from that same time period that
Thrice
we
was
discovered.
2016 when we found out about that band.
Yeah. We discovered a lot of bands. Buying that car opened a whole new Pandora's box for us as far as music is concerned. And then we started the channel 2 years later, because we've been on YouTube for 6 years. We started the channel 2 years later, and then the channel opened an even bigger Pandora's box as far as discovering new bands. So anyhow,
and music in general. I mean, I think having the channel has allowed me to become more musically eclectic in a lot of the stuff that I listen to. I mean, even friends have told me getting in the car and I'll play a playlist and it's like different. It's each song, they have the same vibe, but they're not the same genre. But I take a lot of pride in that because I'm able to enjoy a lot of different styles of music.
It's just like music.
Just how it is. I'm able to enjoy. I'm not one of those gatekeepers of gatekeeping a certain genre. I like every genre of music. Like even there's some country songs I like, right? So I'm very open to hearing whatever, right?
Yeah, that's good. So actually lately, not to get completely sidetracked from this video, but I've been listening to a lot of the new album from Skindred. It comes out August 4th. So anyways, which is like ska, reggae, metal, like a bunch of different things thrown in. And I was playing it in the car, and your mother's like, "You're listening to reggae now?" It's like, easy there, easy. This is reggae core, whatever.
But see, but that still has a correlation to this channel. With the chorus part. For me,
no, they're not a metalcore band or whatever. They're just like a metal, like reggae
but
ska band,
for me, it's like I'll listen to like Fit for an Autopsy, and then the next song will be like fucking 89V or Wax Mustang or some bullshit. Like it'll just be like something completely out of the realm of what I was just listening to. But some people may think, oh, I could never do that. Like if I'm in a mood for this song, I'm in the mood for this type of music. If I'm in the mood I'm in the mood for anything.
Okay, now back into Of Mice and Men. What is your take on Warpaint?
This is a fucking good song, and it really does do what we just did, which was kind of time machine ourselves. Bring me back to those moments of driving to practice,
soccer practice,
all that stuff. Listening to it on my iPod. It really does bring back memories, and this song doesn't disappoint whatsoever.
So let's start off with the vocals. What did you think about the vocals?
The harsh stuff at the start and
almost like screaming to a point.
Yeah, I enjoyed those, but I really like just the
cleans in the
octane
in the chorus.
Yeah, the octane style. Just
you like the liquid metal in the verses and the octane in the chorus.
Exactly.
Is that where you? Exactly. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Fair enough. I enjoyed it too. He's a great vocalist. He has great presence, great vocals, and I like the dynamic of going with that more aggressive style when the sound is also a little bit more aggressive, and then using the cleaner ones when obviously the sound changes a little bit and the song has a different kind of mood. But overall, even with those cleans in the chorus, even that the chorus changes the mood of the track a little bit, overall when you get to the end of the song and you're asked to, at least if you asked me, define this song in a couple of words, I'd say pissed off. The whole song has this pissed off vibe to it, in the sound, in the vocals. I thought that, you may listen to this track and you talk about the vocals or you may talk about the guitars. But to me, the thing that throughout the entire track that I kept going back to in my mind as I'm listening to it is the drum sound. The drums on this track are outstanding.
And you could see him, like he was.
Fuck, the drums sound phenomenal, dude. but they sound like they have depth.
Yeah.
They sounded like they had life in them. That they had a very warm sound to them.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily earthy sound, but they have a very warm sound, and that gives the drums a lot of depth. I honestly really enjoyed the drum sound above all else. And this is not to take anything away by how good the vocals were, because they were great. I love the guitar dynamics as well. I love the fact that they didn't throw in a breakdown when I was expecting them to do so. They didn't go with a breakdown. They went with something a little bit different, a little bit more. They slowed down the track a little bit. They had different mechanisms in spots where I was expecting one thing, they went with another. But what they went with allows the song to feel a lot more vibrant, allows the song to feel a lot more fresh, and not repetitive or not like something I've heard before.
Yeah.
It feels very unique. It feels very different from that point of view. So I really enjoyed that. But as I'm listening to the song and I'm like, fuck, the guitars sound great. The vocals are phenomenal. But goddamn those drums. In my brain, I kept going back to the drums. I honestly really felt like the drums created this nice backdrop that allows the guitars to be a little bit more diverse. They still have that chunky sound to them at times.
Yeah.
And you know how much I love like a little bit of distortion and a little bit thick distortion on the guitars. That I love that sound. This song has that at space at times. I love that, and I really enjoy how the whole track is put together. But in my mind, as I'm listening to this track, I keep going back to the drums. I honestly thought the drums were, maybe because I was expecting the guitars to be a little bit more in the forefront, I was expecting the vocals to be what they are. Those were all things that I got, but I was kind of expecting. I wasn't really expecting the drums to have this much of an impact.
Yeah.
And they did. I honestly really liked the sound and the texture it gave to the song. So, this was very good. Warpaint.
Yeah.
Warpaint.
Warpaint.
All right. Of Mice and Men, Warpaint. Go check them out on their socials. And come and check us back tomorrow. We'll have another video for you guys. We'll see you all then.
See ya.